into the 6 steps of the clearing process. You might watch these 6 little videos and say, that was interesting. Or you might find that this decision is life-changing for you. I'm the first one to admit that it is not easy. It's not easy work. It's very intense. But it has a lot of advantages over working with the traditional therapy. A therapist, of course, hopefully, I should say, will help you find out, why is this happening to me again? I've got to change this. And so you'll talk about understanding what's been going on in your life and why you do what you do and why people treat you a certain way. And hopefully you'll get to the point of changing your behavior. A lot of times that takes quite a long time and can cost a considerable amount of money. So, yeah, the clearing process is intense, but it's powerful. The thing is, we're going straight to our emotions. We're facing and describing the truth about what we have been experiencing and feeling in our life as we deal with whatever our life is about. First, what we're going to do is discover the patterns, which people don't even realize they have, patterns of feeling over and over and over. And then I will show you how to find the specific emotions and the deepest emotion, which is held inside of you that you don't even realize. It is difficult because a lot of times we don't even know what we're feeling. And a lot of times we don't want to admit what we're feeling. That's the intense part. Actually, when you think about it, life itself is intense. It's intense because it's heart-based. We use our mind so much. Our intellect is just wonderful for helping us figure out what we want to do with our life or how we should respond to our kids when they're misbehaving. But when you get right down to it, it's the pulsations, the vibrations that our emotions carry that emanate out from us and draw to us the experiences which match our emotions. Like, I'll use myself for an example. I think I mentioned before about my big issue was being raised in a family with an abusive dad, alcoholic, who hit my mother. Of course, I couldn't deal with that as a child and carried that in me as I got into my own relationships. That's no news. And the darn thing is, no matter how I tried, I drew men like that to me. Here I was educated, aware, a degree in counseling, and I had these horrible relationships. And I remember with my second marriage, I was especially careful to pick a nice man. You got to be kidding me. We don't realize what we're doing because the emotions that are buried inside of us emanate out and draw to us experiences that are going to be in alignment with who we are. It has helped me very much to realize, and I want you to realize, that there's a power greater than we are, a spiritual force in the universe that is leading us and guiding us toward living our fullest potential. We can't do that if we're stuck with emotions that are buried inside of us that we don't even know we're feeling. So here we're going to be going into finding those, looking at those, even while our subconscious is telling us, no, don't go there, don't go there. But we will. We're going to be able to face the truth that we find through these steps and allow it to dissolve so that energy that we haven't even known we're carrying is no longer running the show. So step 1 is awareness and acceptance. Awareness of our feelings whenever something is going on that we don't like, and acceptance of them. You're going to be switching from, why am I feeling that way? Or, God, what can I do to not feel this way? To simply, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? And of course, that completely changes our focus from looking at outside of ourselves to looking inside. What we're doing is we're poking around inside of ourselves to see what's there. That's going to be our key. After you have an awareness of, oh yeah, I'm feeling disappointed, maybe. You look inside some more. Even while you're in the middle of the situation, be looking inside and saying, what am I really feeling? What else am I feeling? And you might discover that you're very frustrated. Maybe you're not being heard. And you do it again. And what I want you to do afterward is, as soon as you get a chance, is to write down the feelings that you had. And no matter what they are, instead of empathizing with the other person or rationalizing about why what's happening is happening, or blaming yourself, heaven forbid, what you do is to completely accept them. Yes, I am feeling really, really mad at this person. You may not say it out loud to them. In fact, I suggest you don't. But the idea is for you to tell the truth about what you're feeling. And it may be that you haven't done that for a long time. So this is your assignment from step 1. Be alert to situations that you're not comfortable with. I could just hear somebody saying, are you kidding me? There's 20 things that happen a day that I'm not comfortable with. Be aware of them. Start heightening your awareness about what's going on inside of you. And tell yourself the truth. Then when you get a chance, write down the feelings, even if they're ugly, even if you don't like to admit it. Write them down, and then take a look at yourself and ask, can I tell myself the truth? Can I accept that these are the feelings I'm having? And stay with it until you get to a yes. Before you go on to step 2, you might want to take a day or two to practice this, because this is the first step that we need to do before we can do this clearing work. We can't clear something that we're not telling the truth about. And it might take a good bit of practice. We are so conditioned to get along, to not let somebody else know how much we don't like what they just did. We're so conditioned to cope and to survive. This is entirely different. This is looking within, seeing what's going on, writing down, and then we're going to come back to it in step 2. In step 2, what we'll do is learn how to coax these emotions out of hiding so that we can see them more clearly. When they're seen clearly and with acceptance, they're going to dissolve. So take some time to practice this before we go on together.